Okay, great. I'm live. I don't know how the lighting is. Maybe I should get some light, but just low, on the lowest. Hey. Yeah, I figured that I'll use some lighting since I'm going to upload this on YouTube. Hey y'all. Welcome. Where's my iPad? Trixie, no, not right now. Go away. Hey ladies. Did I left it in the living room? I'm just waiting for more people to join before I get started. I want to cover, there are actually two topics that I want to cover today. So the first thing I'm going to cover is the Texas abortion laws. And I know this is a hot topic right now. You guys wanted my thoughts, and I'm going to share my thoughts. And my thoughts are not going to be popular because you all know me. It's not on the couch, on the living room. So where? Okay. All right. Yeah. Thank you. Hey Emily. So anyway, let's get started. So everybody on my timeline right now. Everybody on my timeline right now are going crazy. A lot of people are in their feelings. A lot of people are triggered over these Texas abortion laws. So, first of all, remember that all of this that is going on right now is spiritual, okay? It's basically spiritual warfare. You are going to be bombarded with a lot of messages, a lot of news, a lot of images that is going to have you triggered and outraged. So right now, a lot of people are triggered and outraged, and this is exactly what the system wants. And if you are spending a lot of time being triggered and outraged and not focusing on yourself and your goals, you are basically feeding the system. Because I do not know why people are so angry, okay? Because I do have some thoughts about this whole abortion thing. First things first, if you need to have an abortion and you live in Texas, all you have to do is go to another state and get it. You all got options, okay? You all live in the United States of America. If we had an abortion law like this in my country, I would have to leave the country. All you gotta do is leave the state. You can get in your car and drive to another state to get your abortion if you want to have an abortion. There's always a way around it, okay? And for all we know, that law might be overturned. You do not know, because at the end of the day, and again, this is something, and I'm glad that this is happening, because this is something that people argue and say, well, you know, my choice, my body, my choice. Okay? So the same people that are saying that everybody should get a vacation, and when I say vacation, I mean this, because I'm not going to use the word, that vacation, and they want you to get a vacation passport, and you got to get a vacation to get your job. I'm using code word, okay? So they want you to get the vacation, and they do not care if you don't want it or not. They do not care about my body, my choice. The same people that are out here preaching my body, my choice are the same people that are sitting back and not saying anything when people are forced to take a vacation. Okay? If you are not allowed to have an abortion in your state or in your city, just go to another state or city to get it. I mean, come on. You all got options. There's always a way around it. Okay? Another thing is, someone was like, but what if you can't afford to go to another state and you can't afford a plane ticket and an overnight stay at a hotel? Well, girl, first of all, if that is your situation, then you get exactly what you deserve. Because first of all, whoever you are sleeping with, you and whoever you're sleeping with should be able to afford those things, and should be able to afford abortion if you need one or you want one at the end of the day. Because what I do not like nowadays with the whole pick me dusty hookup culture is that people are really, really reckless. when it comes to sex. People are having sex. Like, first of all, I can't even imagine opening my leg to a man who cannot afford to give me money for an abortion. I can't imagine opening my leg for a man who cannot afford to take care of the child if I decide to have the child. I can't imagine doing something like that. That's something that I would never ever do. Even if I'm having protected sex, I still wouldn't take that risk. It is a very high risk. Having sex as a woman is risky. Give me a second, guys. Oh, sorry, y'all. I'm wearing my retainer. Oh, by the way, my braces are out, in case you haven't noticed. But anyways, we always knew that sex for a woman has a lot of risk, because a woman has way more to lose than a man. Now, your risk is not being able to have an abortion because you live in Texas. You know, another risk is not being able to afford it. But back in the day, it used to be a bigger risk. Like, you have sex, you risk ruining your reputation, you risk not being able to get married. But now, women have all this freedom. Women can be reckless and sexually irresponsible. And I'm taking the blame away from men, because at the end of the day, men should share responsibility in the recklessness. But at the end of the day, my audience are women. And I have nothing against abortion. I do not promote it. I do not support it. I'm not against it, and I'm not for it. It is what it is. It's just something that is, to me, in my opinion. I've never had to have an abortion because I've always been careful. Because I always knew that I didn't want to have kids. So if you're out there having sex recklessly, and you live in Texas, and you somehow cannot afford to go to another state to get an abortion, then you have to suffer the consequences and deal with your decision. It's a promoting network for me. Yes, girl, yes, right? Yeah, so anyways, I hope I'm getting through to you all, because at the end of the day, you all already know that my opinion on this is not going to be popular. I'm not going to be here triggering and talking about feminism and stuff like that. No, nobody is oppressing you, no matter what laws are in place, okay? No matter what laws are put in place, the abortion will never, ever, ever stop. There will never be an end to abortion. Abortion is something that has been practiced for hundreds, if not thousands of years. All right, this is not something new. What the political system is doing, they're using this as a way to get votes and to get people triggered and get people talking, and the news are getting views, and it's sucking your energy. All this is doing is extracting your energy. So forget about it. If you do not live in Texas, you do not need to be triggered by this. If you live in Texas, you shouldn't be triggered by this either, because you can go to another state. Please protect your energy and stop letting these entities out there, this matrix, suck you in and suck you away from yourself. Because every time you put attention on something that is not yourself, that is attention and energy going elsewhere where it could be used to better yourself. She said, I do have empathy for a lot of women, especially young ones that have self-esteem issues and got caught up. I do. At the end of the day, I do. But I just feel like people are not taking accountability at the end of the day. Because a young girl, if she gets pregnant, she has her parents. Her parents can decide if they want to get an abortion for her. Because these same conservative people that are putting these laws in place to stop regular people from getting an abortion, if their 16-year-old daughter get pregnant, do you think they're just going to let them just have the baby? No. Because all these pro-lifers are hypocrites. They really are. Okay? This is why I would not adopt any conservative views or any liberal views. And I have made the decision that I will never, ever, ever vote again in this system. I will never vote, ever. Never again. Because at the end of the day, these agendas that they're putting out are not there to help you. So, those are my thoughts on the whole abortion laws. At the end of the day, please do not get triggered. Please do not DM me and ask me what I think about it, because I'm basically telling you what I think. Your teeth look gorgeous, by the way. Oh, thanks, girl. The next step is whitening, because they're not really white. But yeah, that's the next step. All right, anyways, so that's exactly how I feel about that. And at the end of the day, you have options. Do not let these people make you feel like you're backed into a corner or you don't have options. At the end of the day, you do have options. There's always a way. If you adopt this mindset that there's always a way around something, then you will never have to worry about anything ever again. Shira said voting equals devoting yourself to others. Oh, she said that? I like that. It makes sense. You love the outfit. Thanks, girl. Network. If you want the plug on this, DM me and I'll send you the link. All right. It's a onesie. It's a bodysuit. But anyways, that's what I wanted to talk about the abortion thing, because you guys are DMing me and asking me what I think. There's something else that I want to talk about. So I took a screenshot, and this is really funny. So this is it right here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'm gonna read it. This was found on Quora. Someone sent this to me, but it's funny because I saw this. I also saw it in the group in another group. I do not know which group it was though. But anyways, how do I tell my husband that he is no longer good enough for me? I got fit, I got promoted. There are dozens of men at my work that are better looking, drive better cars, stay in larger homes, and that have manifested interest in me. I decided I deserve more and better. So, I am not going to be like, girl, leave your husband, because I need more details. Okay, so there aren't any details in here other than how she's feeling. She basically didn't give a lot. So, at the end of the day, in order for me to give advice on a situation like this, I would definitely need more context. So, for example, does he pay bills? Is he a provider? Those are some very important questions. How well does he treat you? That's also a very important question, because at the end of the day, if you're now making more money than your husband and you level up, and you want to move on. I mean, at the end of the day, if you want to go, just go. Don't ask me for permission. But again, I need more context. If he's still paying bills, then I would recommend that you do not be so rash and make a quick decision, because you might end up going with one of these better looking guys that are driving better cars, and next thing you know, they're in debt, or they have baggages, or they expect you to go 50-50, because you do not know what you're getting into. The grass isn't always greener. It reminds me of the story in the Nice Girl Syndrome. There's no good way to tell someone bad news. Right? Yeah. So, if you want to go, go. But at the end of the day, I want to know what's going on. What is your husband doing? Is your husband paying all the bills? Is he paying for everything? Is he helpful? Does he treat you well? Okay, do you have if he's doing all of that, just slow your roll and plan your way out. Okay? If you're going 50-50 and you have to pay bills or whatever, and he's in debt, and he's not treating you well, and you're tired of him, or you just feel like you outgrow him, by all means go right ahead and get yourself another husband or another boyfriend or whatever you want to call it. Because at the end of the day, if I wasn't in a situation like this, in a situation where I'm doing 50-50, I'm paying bills in the house, I'm helping pay rent or whatnot, and I'm making more money, I'm gone. Because what's the point? Like I always say, if you were living in a house with a man and you're paying bills in that house, in my opinion, you are single. Okay? What do you think, Joy?
Basically, yeah.
All right? So another thing you gotta consider is, do you just want to just dump your husband and to go for a guy and you do not know what you're getting? For example, like I said, these guys are working in the same place that you're working at. Yes, they're driving better cars, but what is their financial situation? These men can very well be in debt. The last thing you want to do is start a relationship with someone who's driving a nice car, who's better looking, and they're in debt. They expect you to go 50-50. You got to go 50-50 on dates. They want you to help you pay their bills. That's the last thing you want. So if your husband is paying bills, slow your roll, take your time, and do not leave unless you find a better replacement. Also, do not be hasty and just dump your husband because of a better looking guy who's driving a better car, because again, you do not know what their financial situation is. A lot of people are living up and keeping up with the Joneses. You do not want to end up with a guy who is eyeballs deep in debt. So that's my advice. But if you're tired of it and you want to go, you're so done, do it. Leave it. It's okay. Leave your husband. That's okay. Leave him. But don't leave him because you are looking at other men at your work. Girl, please. Just be careful. Maria, did you save the live? I haven't done that live yet. I haven't gone live in that group yet. So I'm gonna go live in the group in a minute when I get off of here. And it wouldn't be long. It's gonna be a quick live because guys, I have a whole different schedule now. Since I got these retainers, I am scheduling my meal times because I do not want to be brushing my teeth a million times a day, because once I take these off, I only take them off to eat, and once I'm done eating and I brush my teeth, they're not coming off again until I have to eat. So like all the snack time and all of that stuff is done. I don't have to worry about that anymore. So you should leave because you want to, not because you compare your life with others. Thank you, Emily. That is a very good point. Yes, that is very well said, because I feel like the energy of the whole question and everything, it feels like she's really comparing, and it doesn't seem like a good reason to leave for me. Leave if you're over it. Leave if you're tired of it. Leave if you want to leave. But again, do not compare, because you do not know what people are doing. You have no idea what people life is like financially, because looking at cars and houses and stuff like that, please don't. I've had friends that appear to be doing better than me in life, and they weren't. They were in debt, and their husbands were dusties. Can you do a makeup tutorial? I have some makeup tutorials on my channel, girl. Go through my channel, my beauty and skincare channel. Go through that channel and you'll find it. So yeah, when I get off here, I'm gonna go live and then I'm done, because once I take these retainers off and I brush my teeth, I'm done for the day. Because I already felt like I've lost weight already, because I think I've only been in these retainers for like 3 days. Actually, yeah, 3 days. 3 days, and I literally feel like I already lost weight. These guys be in debt just to impress women. And that's another thing. If he has a job, that means he's working for someone else. I do not know if you financial independence is not having a job. Because if one thing 2020 has taught us is that a job ain't no damn security. Right, Joy? Because my sister Joy had a job. They can't even open. Okay? So having a job is not security anymore. The only way to financial security is multiple streams of income, invest in some stocks, do something. Okay? There is no such thing as financial security in having a job, and there's no such thing as job security anymore. Ain't no such thing. So I hope you ladies understand. So again, not a good idea to leave your husband. And then you gotta understand, because what if the reason why you're in your situation now is because of your husband? Like for me, the reason why I have all this freedom to be doing what I'm doing right now, making money, making my own money, having multiple streams of income, is because of my husband. Because if my husband wasn't paying all the bills and taking care of everything, I wouldn't be where I am today, because I would be too busy trying to pay them damn bills, too busy working my ass off at a job, and I probably would be one of those people that don't have a job, and then my job is calling me and asking me to get a vacation so that I can keep my job. They have ticking Rolex watches. They're not supposed to tick. I don't know much about Rolex. I don't like. Okay, I do not know like the mechanics of the Rolex. Well, I know that they're super expensive. Okay. Okay, I think I might have to stop this live right now because it is raining so hard. I've had someone complain in my video one time. She was like, get a mic, because I think I had a fan on and you can hear the fan in the background. So yeah, I always have to remember when I'm filming a video, I should turn my fan off. And then of course when it's raining, you get all that background noise. So anybody has any questions? Come on guys, ask me some questions. Ask me some questions. I got time. I got time. That's my kitty. It at least sounds relaxing. Aww. Rain is relaxing though, when you don't have work to do. It's so relaxing when you're laying in bed and all your chores are done, you got nothing to do. It's so relaxing at night when you're going to sleep. I'm gonna do the live when I get off here. I'll do the live. I'm doing the live today, don't worry. If you're not in a paid group, by the way, if you're not on the Patreon, hit the link in my bio and come join the Patreon. If you're listening on YouTube, hit the link in my description and come join the Patreon, girl. You're missing out. Okay, so before anyone asks, I am going to upload the replay of last night's Patreon soon. Okay, give me some time. It will be done today, don't worry. I'll upload it today. All right, I uploaded it last night and I fell asleep. Okay, y'all, your girl is tired. Do I use lip liner? Everything on my lip is lip liner. I don't wear lipstick. I don't wear a lot of lipstick these days because the lip liners are cheaper, because I just use like the cheap beauty supply store lip liners, because see, the thing is, lipsticks are more expensive, and since we have to wear these damn masks everywhere we go, what's the point in wearing lipstick, right? But you know, so just to do my videos, you know, I save my lipsticks and I just use lip liners. I haven't been buying lipsticks in a while, but yes, I do use lip liner, and I do overdraw my lip just a little bit at the top, just a little bit, a tiny little bit. Am I wearing contacts? No, this is the filter. I didn't even realize this filter was giving me making my eyes look so pretty. Okay, no, it's a filter, no contacts today. It's these Instagram filters, y'all. They have so many. I have to start doing some IGTV for my other Instagram account. But anyways, I just filmed a video about my experience with braces. Listen, ladies, I am so glad that I am at the end of this braces journey, because honestly, the best decision I've ever made in my life, y'all, the best decision. And if you have been following me from day one, you'll remember, if you go through the old groups and see those old live videos, whoo child, if you go watch my old videos on YouTube, you all saw where I came from. Okay, so I'm really proud of myself. I can't wait to get the other work that I want done. You know, the level up, it takes time. It really does. Tell us about any new supplements you've taken and why. Okay, the new supplements I've started taking is iron and magnesium. Everything else, wait, is this the, why is someone asking me about supplements? Is this the, which page is this? Okay, yeah, I'm on the right page. You only wear them at night? I don't know, because my orthodontist recommended I wear it 24/7, and I do not know about you, Emily, but I feel like I have to wear them because I do not know if you had the same problem that I had. I had gaps. and these gaps, they want to open back up so fast, so I have to wear the retainers. Having like crooked teeth and just having gaps, because my teeth wasn't crooked, they weren't really crooked, they were like, they were protruding, yes, but I had like all these gaps. Like when I turned to the side, I used to have a wide gap here and here, and I used to look like I was missing teeth. But I trust my orthodontist, so I'm keeping them on. I have another appointment in 6 weeks. So he told me I have to wear it every day all day every day for a year, and then after that I wear it at night. I do not know if I can make a year, because eventually I think I'm gonna give it like 6 months and then wear it at night only. You have gaps too, and you only wear your retainers at night? I don't get it. So why did he tell me to wear it 24/7? I'm not the only person. A lot of people are told to wear their retainers 24/7. I'm keeping this on, girl, until he advised me otherwise. Yeah, girl, you kind of late. Okay, we're pretty much done with the conversation. So this is just, like a girl chat right now. Okay, so the supplements I started taking, give me a second. Magnesium, and I'm not taking this regularly because this literally makes me feel sick, and apparently you have to take this on a full stomach. So the time that I took it, I took it on an empty stomach, and it made me sick. And I got like these tiny little iron supplements, because turns out I'm iron deficient, so I need some iron. So those are the new supplements that I've been taking. I want to start taking selenium, because I heard that is really, really good. But yeah, the rain is so relaxing. You wanna take a nap? Okay. You miss your braces because now you're eating all the time. Wear your retainer like me all the time. When I had my braces, I was eating all the time, girl, all the time. I was eating stuff that I shouldn't even be eating. Like I was eating corn, I was eating all of that stuff. And my orthodontist was like, that's why it took you 2.5 years to get the results, because you were eating everything. So because when I went to get my braces, he projected 18 months. But y'all, took 2.5 years, y'all. But you know what? I'm really happy, and I was recommended to wear the braces 24/7. The only time it comes off is when I have to eat. So yeah, there's that. I would take it off and show you guys, but I don't like looking at it when people do it online on YouTube, where they take out the retainer and you see all that spit. I don't want to gross you guys out, so I'm not gonna take it off. So anybody have any questions on the topic that we discussed? For those of you who are just joining, we discussed the Texas abortion laws, and I basically answered a question about a woman who is doing way better than her husband now, pretty much leveled up, and she wants to know if she should leave him. So anyone has any questions on those topics? Because if not, I could just wrap this up. But this outfit does look cute, right? I mean, I look young. Like I look like, what do I look like?
You look like you're in high school.
She said, girl, not high school, maybe college, not high school. When I was in high school, first of all, in my country, if you were in school, in high school, you have to wear uniforms. Every school in my country has to wear uniforms. Every school. I'm gonna go live in the SAS group, the private group. Should I go live in the Charm And Opulence group as well? Because I feel like that conversation can, I don't know. What do you all think? She said I look 22. Oh, girl, you are so kind. I don't know. I think I look like 30. What do you think?
Could be in possibly in the 20s.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. You see, the thing is, maybe if I'm smiling and stuff like that, but I always come across as so serious, no nonsense. I don't think I can get away with 20 something. Because sometimes I remember when I would meet these guys, and then we'll start having conversation, and then they'll be like, wait, how old are you? Because because I don't have 20 something year old conversations. I just don't. It's too gloomy to go out, so go live everywhere. Good, yes. Save this live. I'm gonna upload this live on my YouTube channel, because that's the only way I can be consistent on that channel, guys. Because my other channel, I had my sister as my assistant to help me edit videos, and it's still a lot of work. Like, if you ever do YouTube, do it because you really, whatever you're talking about, you're passionate about, do it because you are ready to sacrifice your time and energy. Do it because you really love it. Do not do YouTube to make money, y'all, because you ain't gonna make no damn money. I make money now, but I swear to God, YouTube still doesn't pay me. Like when I do like skincare consultation, by the time I'm done doing the consultations, it's still more money than what YouTube pays me. Hey girl. I posted a picture of me in this outfit on my other Instagram account. So make sure you follow me on my other account. But anyway, ladies, I'm gonna end this live now because nobody's asking any questions or anything like that. And it's raining so much, but I'll definitely go live in the group. So make sure you tune in. Bye y'all.